Yo, today we got another build video for y'all, and today I'm going to be giving y'all the best stretch build in 2K. I know I've given y'all a lot of builds, but I think this one's definitely the best one. This build can rebound, this build can shoot, this build can play crazy defense, and most importantly, it can shoot from literally anywhere. So yeah, I'm going to give y'all the build, I'm going to show y'all how y'all can modify it, and of course I'm going to give y'all a great jump shot for it. But yeah man, let's not waste no more time, man. Let's just get straight into that video. Hold on, before we do that, can we admire how good Black Spice looking today? And yes, I called him Black Spice. You see the orange hair, you see the fit, you see the J's. Okay, shorty. Hold on, let's get a little 360. Let's get a little 360. Damn. Okay, shorty. All right. That's enough. Let's just get into the video. All right, man. We back in the lab. Y'all already noticed where I stay at. I swear to you, I make a new build damn near every month. What am I talking about? Every day. I just been here trying to make the best builds for y'all. If you want to play big, I got a build for you. If you want to play guard, I got a build for you. If you want to dunk, I got a build for you. If you want to shoot, I got a build for you. If you want to rebound, I got a build for you. If you want to post score, I got a build for you. But anyways, like I said, we back in the builder, and I'm about to show you how to make this build real quick. So for our stretch, we're gonna make him a power forward. We're gonna make him 6'10", 247 pounds, and a 6'11" wingspan. You could play around with the weight a little bit. Only reason I would go down in weight if you want to is for like a 73 speed or something like that. But if you do that, you're gonna have a lower rebounding stats. The only reason I would go up is if you want more rebounding stats. Like if you want gold rebound chaser, or you need a 92 rebound, so you would have to go a little bit more up in weight. But again, your speed is gonna drop, so that's totally up to you. But for this part, I'm just gonna keep it at 247. All right, so this right here is the build, and don't just start putting things in. I gotta explain to y'all why everything is the way it is. If y'all just skip through the video and say, oh, you just gave me the build, that's all I need, you're not gonna understand. So trust me, just watch through the whole video. Your close shot is at a 60 because your mid-range is at a 90, and if you drop your close shot anything down, it's gonna drop your mid-range down, and you need your mid-range at a 90. We got our mid-range at a 90 so that we can get all these badges that you see here. If we were to just leave our three-pointer at an 85, like watch, I'm gonna drop my mid-range down to 85. These are all the badges you get. And I'm not gonna sit here and say you can't shoot with all these badges, but like, come on now, we a stretch. We gonna need the best shooting badges we can get. So as soon as you put it up to a 90, you see you get catch and shoot on gold, green machine on gold, dead eye on gold, even blinders on gold. Yeah, it gets real wicked with these shooting badges. Your 3-pointer is gonna be at an 85. With an 85 3-pointer, you get limitless range on bronze, you get agent 3 on bronze, and just look at the other badges you get just based off of your mid-range. At an 86 3-pointer, you do get agent 3 on silver, but like as you can see in this build, you're not gonna be able to dribble like that. So it's like, when are you really gonna be using silver agent 3? Like, if you think it's worth it, you can drop your wingspan down to a 6'10" and make it 86, but I don't think it's worth it. So that's why I just have it on bronze. Free throw gonna be at a 72. For all my rec players, all my pro-am players, that's gonna come in handy. 72, you should be able to make free throws easily with this. Your pass accuracy is gonna be at an 85. At an 85, you get the LaMelo Ball pass style. Some people might not think it's worth it. I personally like that pass style a lot. I don't get the ball stolen whenever I'm throwing risky passes like that. But here's a spot where you can definitely drop things down to alter the build. But I would say for pass accuracy, you want at least an 80. I wouldn't go any farther down than that. And the highest I would go is at 87. Because at 87, you get bailout on bronze, and you're going to get break starter on gold, I think. Your ball handle is going to be at a 50. You're not dribbling with this build. You can. Don't get me wrong. You definitely can. But you're not going to. I mean, with the 50 ball handle, you're going to be able to do a little something, but you ain't going to be out here like Kyrie, you know? But, you know, speed with ball is going to be nothing. Interior defense, we're going to put that at a 90. This build gets anchor on silver, but it also gets post move lockdown on gold. And I know it's really rare to run into a post score, but when you do, trust me, you understand how toxic they can be. So to have post move lockdown on gold, that's actually kind of clutch. Your perimeter defense is going to be a 50, and for the longest time I was one of those people that's like, if you're big, why do you need perimeter defense? So I would always have it at a 25. But you gotta realize, if you're running the 2s as the big, sometimes you're gonna have to come up and hedge on the screen, and you don't want to sit there in limbo with a 25 perimeter defense and not be able to do anything. At least with a 50, you'll be able to at least somewhat keep up with him, and you're taller and longer. Pause. But yeah, like I was saying, like, you're gonna be able to keep up with them with a 50 at least. You got a 60 steal simply for interceptor. Your block is gonna be at an 87. And with that, you won't get anchor on silver, chase down artists on gold, and pogo stick on silver. Your offensive rebound is gonna be at 84, and y'all know me, I'm a huge advocate for offensive rebound. Like, I feel like if you're big with offensive rebound, if you're any build with offensive rebound, bro, you just make your life and your guard or center's life way easier. Like, on a big specifically, like, shooting in this game is not the easiest. it's rare that you're gonna see somebody go 100% from the field, especially from three. So if you have high offensive rebound and you can just kick it out to your guard every time he misses, like, that's gonna be beautiful for both of y'all. Defensive rebound is gonna be at a 90. And like I said earlier in the video, if you really want that goal rebound chaser, I would just increase the weight a little bit. But like I said, your speed is gonna drop a little bit. But if you don't care about that, then go ahead and do it. Your speed's gonna be at a 72. Most bigs in this game are not gonna have 72 speed, so you're gonna be a lot faster than the rest of them. Your acceleration is gonna be at a 58. You're not putting the ball on the floor, so you don't really need your acceleration up that high. Strength is gonna be at a 95. At 95, you get brick wall on gold, box out beast gold, and a movable enforcer on Hall of Fame. So that's a perfect weight. Now your vertical is gonna be at an 80. The reason your vertical is at an 80 is because I made this exact same build, literally everything the exact same, maybe a little bit less on some things, but I gave him a 68 vertical. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I could not grab a single rebound, I couldn't block nothing, I couldn't do anything, especially on defense. And I realized it's because my vertical was so low. So yeah, I made sure that when I redid this build, I gave him a pretty high vertical. 80 is pretty high, like, trust me, it's gonna get the job done. And then of course stamina at 97. And yeah, that's basically the bulk of the build. Like, this is how I made it. This is the exact same build that I use, and it works out perfectly for me. Like 85 3 ball and a 90 mid range, that's perfectly enough for me. But I am gonna show y'all how to get some more badges in other places and ways that you can tweak this build. So like I said earlier, if you don't really care about the LaMelo Ball pass style, you can drop this down to an 80. And with the 80, I think you get the Trae Young pass style, and that's almost as good as that one. So 80 isn't too bad, and you can put that extra stat, I don't know, maybe if you want a higher mid-range, because if you upgrade your mid-range even by 1, I think you get guard up on Hall of Fame. Yeah, put it on your offensive rebound, you can bring that up to like what, an 87. You can bring your block up to an 89, even though I wouldn't, because I don't think there's a huge difference between 89 and 87. You can bring your steal all the way up to a 70. I mean, you get right stick ripper right there. But I will say, me personally, if I were to drop my pass accuracy, it would literally only be putting up one more on my mid-range just so I can get that guard up Hall of Fame. Or let's say you're okay with an 85 interior defense, you can drop that down to an 85. Then you got a lot more to play with. You could probably bring your mid-range up even more, I think. Yeah, you could bring it up to a 92. At a 92, you don't really get much, but at a 93, you get catch and shoot Hall of Fame. And for some people, that might be a necessity. So if that's the case, you can rock with that. Me personally, I don't think I need catch and shoot Hall of Fame. 9 times out of 10, I'm playing with it on gold, so I would leave it at a 91. Honestly, if I were to upgrade anything else, I'd honestly probably put the rest of it on my steal, because once you get all the way up to a 74, you get glove and right stick ripper. And especially when you're going against bigs that don't got no ball handle, probably don't have any post control either, this is probably gonna help you out a lot. And then the rest, I'd probably just, I don't know, put it back on my pass accuracy and then upgrade my free throw a little bit more. But yeah, that's basically how I would modify the build. You can literally sit there and play around with anything you want on here. Only thing I would say is, don't drop your three-pointer lower than an 85. Don't drop your mid-range lower than a 90. And keep your rebound at least a 90. If you want to play around it and make it more, go ahead, but don't drop it lower than 90. And your strength, keep it at 95. And your vertical, keep it at 80 as well. Anything else though, free game. Edit it how you want to make this build perfect for you. And yeah, once you create this build, you got shades of Jaren Jackson and Al Horford, and your name's a two-way spot up glass cleaner. Like, and that's real fitting. Two-way, play perfect defense, spot up. You can knock down any shot you need to. And glass cleaner, you're gonna be snagging over everybody. All right, now that we got the build made, it's only one more thing we gotta add to this build, and that's the jump shot. Now, it seemed like y'all really like these build videos, and I really appreciate the support y'all giving me, so I'm gonna give y'all 2 jump shots. I'm not just gonna give y'all 1, I'm gonna give y'all 2. Y'all can pick whichever ones y'all like, but trust me, both of these is butter. The first one is real simple. Michael Porter Jr. with the lower base, Jaren Jackson on both the upper release 1 and 2. Blending speed is 50, release speed is all the way up. And as you can see, you get an 87 mid-range for it. But of course, with this build, you already got it. So now I'm gonna warn y'all, all these jump shots is real fast. It's not hard to time, but the timing is real quick. So if I were y'all, I would put y'all timing on release, which is, I guess, very late from last year. But then again, y'all can play around with all of them and see whichever one you like. The only thing different for the next jump shot is the base. The base is gonna be Eric Paschall. This one is a lot faster than MPJ. So for this one, I would definitely recommend putting it on release. Yeah, for this jump shot, everything the same except for the lower base. Jaren Jackson's the upper 1, upper 2 as well, 50, and release speed all the way up. I've actually been using Eric Paschall, but I did recently just switch over to MPJ simply because I just wanted to see which one I like more. And honestly, I don't know which one I like more. I like both of them. Most likely, I'm going to stick with Eric Paschall because I've been greening more with it. But yeah, man, that's basically it. Thank y'all again for tuning in. We back to the regular uploads now. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me, sticking with me, and just showing all the support on the videos. Like, I think my one point guard build is already up to like 6.4K. I'm dropping another point guard build right after this video, so stay tuned to that for all my guards. Y'all thought that one was good? Trust me, I'm about to give y'all even better one. But yeah, man, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm out.